The Notre Dame football team is back in action despite it still being August. Today was the first day of fall camp under new head coach Marcus Freeman. And already there's a quarterback battle brewing. ABC 57 kickoff hosts Allison Hayes and Vahid Sadrzadeh join us live from campus with the inside scoop tonight, guys.
Well, that's right. Camp opened up today. You can see some of the players trickling in right here. They've been making their way from the Goog into the Irish Athletics Complex for day one of fall training camp. And you know that motto is challenge everything, and that couldn't be any more pertinent than in the quarterback competition.
Well, and Harry Heastand is right there walking, and his guys are going to protect either number 10, which is Drew Pine, or number 12, Tyler Buckner. All eyes were on them today, especially Marcus Freeman, head coach Marcus Freeman, who's coming this way right here. Allison, the quarterback competition is wide open this fall.
That's right. We got to see them in action today. Both guys. Hey, Coach. We had Chancey Stuckey there as well, wide receivers coach. We see them making their way in. We got to see both quarterbacks throwing the ball. We got to see them in action. No one really stood out one way or the other as better or worse, but Tyler Buckner did get the majority of the first team snaps. Well, let's hear from head coach Marcus Freeman on his thoughts on that QB battle.
It's a two-quarterback battle right now between Tyler and Drew. I think they all had major strides in the spring. You know, Tyler missed the last two practices. One was being the spring game and the practice before that. But, you know, he got 13 really good practices in. And you know, I thought both of those guys had extremely good spring. You know, and then Steve and Ronnie, you know, those guys had good springs in terms of progression, right? But what you'll see is Drew and Tyler battle it out. And they'll both get reps with the ones. And again, when myself and Coach Reese and the offensive staff feel it's to a point where there's a quarterback that has said that's clearly showed us that he's the starter, we'll name him.
So we did get to see the guys in action today. Again, some good throws, some not so great throws, but it's all developing. Buckner was limited on the amount of running he could do today in the goal line situation, so it gave Pine an opportunity to sort of shine there today.
Well, and Freeman said regarding some of those off throws that we've seen, number one, it's the first practice of fall camp, and number two, well, the depth on the defensive side of the ball is very strong this year, and that's when you have the matchup Ohio State and Notre Dame. You're going to see offense versus defense, but he's hoping for more depth on the offensive side of the ball. We're going to see more of them tomorrow right back here during day 2 of fall camp. Allison and I will be right here, and we'll hear from those two quarterbacks, and we'll also hear from Tommy Reese. For Allison Hayes, I'm Vahid Sadrzadeh. Day 1 in the books here at the University of Notre Dame. We're live on ABC 57 News.